Driving fast straight to my house. I'm thinking of...
Okay, so here we are, the start of the Great American Road Trip. Well, not quite. We decided to take a couple days and take a test drive and see if we needed to work on things or do things with it and figure out how to store everything. So we drove, not really far, maybe 40-50 kilometers away from the marina, and we found a little RV park out here on the San Juan Straits where we get a slot, and believe me, that's difficult because everything is completely full all over everywhere. And here we are. So we're going to have a beer now, and we're going to relax and say this is almost the start of the Great American Road Trip. Yeah, once again, we're the smallest guy in the lot. And this is a trailer. This trailer is the size of a city bus. If you don't believe me, well, that's because there's a city bus that's a camper right alongside. So, yes, it is. And it continues that way all the way down the row. And just to give you an idea, these are here. And there's little tiny the hippie campers right there. It just doesn't, it's not even big enough to fill a slot. I mean, it's unbelievable. And these guys have slide outs, which you can see they slide out to both sides, so they get to be double the width of the trailer. The guy next door has it too. Some of them have jacuzzis. This is life in the big city, guys. The rest of us are just hanging in there. So here we are. We're now at the start of the Great American Road Trip. It's Winnie at the wheel. And we decided to be true Americans this morning, so before we left, we went out and we had at a diner, and we had a breakfast of bacon and eggs and hash browns and coffee and tea, toast. And Winnie's really almost her first time at the wheel of this, but so she's doing fine. And we're crossing the Cascades right now. You can just barely see some mountains up there and not the clouds, but we're just chugging along, and we're headed east up through the mountains. Yeah, okay guys, so here we are, peaceful setting, mountains in the distance. This is Winnie and my first night camping. We drove across Washington State and just crossed the straight line into Idaho. And we spent the night here, so idyllic surroundings, but guess where we are? You got it, a Walmart, because you're allowed to camp it one night in a Walmart parking lot. And when we got in last night, it was pouring rain. There's really no state park nearby here, and we're only going to sleep and we weren't going to do anything else, so we decided, well, let's just pull into a Walmart, which we did, and we turned off the engine and made some dinner, and it was fine because we're getting up. This is early morning and we're going to be leaving here in about a couple minutes, but that's okay. So here we are at Baker's Hole National Forest Campground. You can see we got a lovely little spot here in the woods. And, it's got a picnic table and a little grill. There's big signs everywhere. It says if you're going to make dinner or eat your dinner outside, make sure you eat it in a hurry. And if you're going to grill, make sure you grill and be done with it and eat in a hurry, because there are lots of bears here. Lots of bears, and they're grizzlies too. So they'll come and get anything. Do not leave any form of garbage outside. Make sure every garbage is inside, or else put it in a bear-proof garbage can like that. It's bear-proof. We'll take ours inside. And Baker's Hole is about 3 miles from the entrance to Yellowstone National Park, where we're going tomorrow, and we'll spend probably a week or 10 days in Yellowstone. Okay, we've reached Yellowstone. Teresa, who lives over there in that humongous thing, gave us a grand tour of that. It is unbelievable inside. Both sides slide out. It's double as wide as it is. It's 33 feet long and it's huge. We're, of course, in the smallest thing in town. And the local alcoholic is having her schnapps and beer and herring. Cheers, sweetie. Cheers. Yeah. So there we go. Everybody's happy. Now Winnie's extremely happy. Yeah. No bears, but I did just see a squirrel run across our campground here.
Yeah, you have seen bison.
And we saw a bison, a buffalo as we were driving up here.